What's up, everyone? Nethervvoid back, more Factorio for you. Episode 135, and I figured out off camera where my bots were. So I had to roll back my footage, and I figured out my bots were in this area. But when I opened this, like it said no bots, right? The bots were still in the roboport, they just weren't showing up in the GUI. So I picked it up, and look, there are all the bots. Promise I didn't cheat. You'll see when I get achievements, because once you cheat, you can't get achievements. So that's what I did down here to get my bots back. There's also, something I noticed. We're out of tin ore because we're out of bobmonium. So not only do we need Javolite, we need bobmonium. And this area down here that we want to get does not have bobmonium, which sucks. It only has Javolite. We don't need these other three things. They're very plentiful. There's more rubite, more rubite, more rubite, more rubite. Rubite. I don't know why. Well, bobmonium seems to be decently placed up here. It's still far away. I'm still going to have to cut a hole right here and drive a train through here that's going to keep getting attacked. I don't know, maybe I can put a train through here and it won't get attacked? I don't see how that's going to work, but maybe. We will see. So, going to have to get bobmonium as well. That's going to suck. I also kind of looked around off camera. Javolite is going to be really, really hard to get. Throughout this series, it's just going to be hard to get. So anyway, what I decided I wanted to do, and let's drop all these bots now that we have them, and hopefully it doesn't eat them up. How you can tell is you drop all your bots, then you go in here, and half the bots show up. That's what I found out. When you drop 8 bots, only half show up here. So it looks like we're not having problems with these. We've got all the bots. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to move this. And that's a large endeavor, but I want to move this back in line with the regular track. I don't want to move anything else. Just want to move this one setup here. Besides, this won't work, because when I put 6 in there, where the hell is this going to go? So I really need to put it out here and run in that direction. So I got to fix that anyway, which means I probably should just pick all this stuff up and relay it down. Man, that seems like a lot of work. But it is what it is. I just have to have a whole bunch of these guys, right, to make sure this works. So let's go in here and create, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 of these dudes. It's probably going to say like inventory full. Let's drop some crap. Right? We got a lot of extra stuff in here that we don't need. Like, we got a lot of coal. We don't need all that coal. Well, that coal would have been taken up if we had placed that train like we were supposed to down here. So let's go do that. This is a demand train. Demand stations have trains. So we should not have picked this train up. I don't know why we did. But let's go down here and drop it off. And that way, we'll get rid of some of our coal at the same time. There we go. And then we can put this station name in, which we also have a weird solder. Really what it's going to be is item count. No. It's going to be circuit condition, right? Boxes are greater than 0. That'll never happen, so it won't matter. Okay, go to it. Sweet. So now we've gotten rid of, some of our crap in here, and we'll just have the dudes repair that. Not a lot, though. We still have tons of stuff on us. And again, I'm just kind of wasting time. I could have done this off camera. I don't like to do stuff off camera. I think I said in the beginning I was not going to do anything off camera. Could probably dump all those storage tanks, especially these. I don't really need those. Why don't we go back to our, we have all this extra crap area over here. Also, I'm going to drive that tin train back and let it sit there because nobody else can get ore, so that's going to make a problem. This is our area of we don't give a crap. We got too much junk anyway. We're also going to get to the point where we don't have enough power for all our stuff. I don't know when that's going to happen, but it will. I know it will. We don't need these. See, some of the stuff we do need, we just made too many of them. We probably don't need crushers anymore. Definitely don't need crushed coal. We should probably just throw it away. But we'll throw it in here for now. This is kind of like our crap area. There's some tin plate. We don't need that much tin plate. We could drop some of that off. This other stuff we kind of need. We probably don't need batteries right now. We probably don't need... Well, we need some of that. We just don't need that much. Alright. We don't need the furnaces right now. We can go get those when we go back to making forges. Alright, I think that's good. We do need most of this stuff. So, I think let's go back. And on the way back, we'll drop off that tin. Oh, we're going to go up here. We really need to... Yeah, well, it'll clear itself out. This is also going to be a freeway. So that's easy. Well, it will be till we get up to here. So, I'm just going to go drive this train over to tin. We'll figure this problem out later. But for now, it's fine. We don't have... We need things on... We need, this thing on here. Because we don't want it to go all the way out. Because then we don't know what the heck this is. Oh, yeah, I guess that will work. Let's just do this, though. Alright, let's do like that. Take a stack of this. Really, it's like a stack and 10 or something. Won't matter. We'll do that. Alright, so this says when it's greater than 210, you can go. And it's going to be tin ore. There should only be one. Tin ore, there we go. There, so it'll let it in until it gets to a certain spot, and we can still see that tin is what's in there. Alright, so we are manual. We've got to fix this. This is a major problem. We're going to have to do it with this too. While we're here. Whoa, 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 we don't want that. Alright, so let's do it as well here, and we only have to do it once. That's cool, I didn't really just do this. It's the same signal, right? What's this say? Less than 80k go. This is going to say greater than 210, you can go. That way we'll always know this is iron ore. And we're almost out. You just saw, we're dreadfully low on this stuff. There we go. So now it won't go unless we have at least kind of a stack. So it needs to be that. There we go. Which way do I go? Oh, right. Okay. Straight. Then turn. Okay, now I should be able to say automated. Go here. Oh, that was the wrong one. Go to ore supply tin out. No, this is forged tin or tin. Maybe did I change the name of this? Forged tin or in tin. How does it not have a path? Is it in the way of itself? Probably. Alright, let's just drive. Alright, now it should be able to go. There we go. But, nope, no. Stop. We're just going to keep it manual. There. Okay, so we're going to leave this manual until we get some more bobmonium. Alright, we're only 10 minutes in. That's just stupid. Alright, tin. Let's go down here and drop off some tin plate because we are having a shortage, it seems. Which means we're going to have real problems because that's what a lot of our electronic stuff is made of. So we're going to have to get that bobmonium really, really soon. In fact, we have to do it before we get L1s, I think. Alright, so we got to copy this whole thing. First of all, we can do this. Right? We can just pick all this up. Because we're going to relay this anyway. We're going to replace this. So this doesn't matter. We're going to put all this also, we're going to put it in, Oop, stop. You don't want to kill that because you want to save that. We're saving that. So let's do this. There we go. So really this is a setup, right? Well, really it's this. That's a setup. It's funny how I don't have it over here. I need those. Okay, I'll do it in a little bit. This is going to be iron plate. Okay. Remember, we're building up a whole bunch of these. So this kind of needs... Oh, why did I do that? Could have just done it. Oh well, we'll do it here too. This is going to say when 10 is greater than 210. When 10 plate is greater than... Oops. Greater than 10. 210. 10 plate. Now we're going to copy this, but we're going to say this is going to be 220. Remember, you have to go up one. So it stays in relatively the same position. And we want lead plate. All right, cool. So this is all set. What I need to do is copy first this. Really, we only need it to here. That's a setup minus that. Don't need this as well. All right. Why does that need to be fast? Oh, because it'll connect to that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is underground. This is underground. We'll just do underground, right? That's that splitter thing. It's really not underground. It's we'll say it's the splitter. That's the splitter. What's this? Could use that for future. Maybe we'll just keep it. We don't need this setup because it's not really doing anything. I mean, we can get this one, I guess, because it's got the that thing on it. Warehouse is fine. I don't care. Oh, warehouse for solder. Right? Nope, not cobalt. What the hell's the solder plate? There it is. All right, this is the warehouse for solder. This is going to be... All right, so now from here, I'm going to keep everything else. So what we're going to do is we're going to select this whole thing. Well, we're going to have to do it back here. I want to make sure I get everything. Probably did, but I don't know. We'll see. Yep, we got this. This is what I want. I don't care about this stuff, but we'll leave it. We'll leave that. We'll do this. We don't want this. None of this. Don't even need this stuff. Right? Don't need any of this. Don't need that. Technically don't need this stuff. Well, yeah, we do. Why didn't we get the rest of this? Why didn't we get this? All right, well, that's not it. We're going to try again. We didn't go down far enough, that's why. All right, so we got a lot more crap to get out of here now. That's the sucky part. This is going to take a long time. It just is what it is. I don't really care at this point. I really just want to finish this thing. Ooh, don't hit that. We don't want any of this. We're going to fix that. It's kind of messed up. Okay, we don't want any of that. None of this. None of that. None of the underground crap. None of the splitter. We already copied that. We don't need any of this. Right, no inserters. None of this stuff. No forges. None of that. None of this stuff. We don't need this either. There we go. So we're going to move that down. I think that's it. What have we got in there? Still got some inserters and stuff. We still got this. There we go. We got one more inserter. Now we don't. We got stations. That's fine. We got, yep, yes, loaders, lamps. Yeah, because we got lamps in here. Okay, that makes sense. Signals, yeah. And yep, that makes sense. Now, when we pick this up, we're going to have to make more of these train cargo readers because it's not going to want to read it. We're also going to have to remember to set this to the stop we want to go to of the supply side. So that'll be fine. Let's pick that up. See? That's what we want. We do have an extra track right there. Let's kill that real quick. Okay. So we've got that, right? The station set up. Now we can rip all this out. To do that, we're going to have to do this. Alright, let's do that. Nope. Alright, we're going to have to reset those trains too? Shoot, I forgot about that. I didn't make a copy of what those had on them. Well, that only has one. Just go to the train supply. It's really not that hard. It should be simple. This one, on the other hand, has a little bit more difficult of a situation. So we're going to do Alt Print Screen on that. And I probably need to do this again. Yep. Okay, so let me save that. Got it. Alright. This is kind of a complicated fix, but it is what it is. It'll be fine. Alright. We don't need that stuff in there. Maybe we can do this. Okay. Alright. We're going to do it with this as well. This guy's going to try to run. Let's just get him right away. And we don't need to put that back in. Let's just do that. There we go. This can be this guy. Except not that. Come on. Okay. So now we need to pick up all this crap. So we'll do this the same way we did it with the other one. Because the bots are going to take 9 years to pick all that up. So we'll just do that by hand. Can't run through that, apparently. There we go. Oh, those are... Okay, those are on the ground. Alright, sweet. The bots can get the rest. So once the bots pick up that crap, it should be easy to just lay it all back down. Except we need to make 2 more train stop readers, because our cargo readers, right? The cargo readers are going to turn into something else. So let's make some couple cargo readers. Do we have one? Okay, we have one. Let's make 2 more. Alright, because I almost guarantee you storage warehouse. Okay, we'll put it in this. We'll put this one in here. Alright, now let's tell this thing, rip this out. We're going to rip all this out, so let's just do this. We don't want any of that. In fact, let's rip this too, because that might change now. We're going to rip all this out. We'll leave that one in. Let's rip some of this. Let's rip it all the way back to here. Ripping this whole thing. We don't want any of that in there. This whole station's coming out. There we go. That should be everything. I want to see where that leads us. So this gets okay. We can do this then now. Okay, right? Yeah, they're all still good to go. All right, so we're good. Now we can put this back in wherever it'll fit, because it's gonna be tough to get this sucker in, right? Technically, I could do it. Well, no, I have to do it there. Doesn't seem like a lot better. It is, because I only need to come 1 down, so it's fine, but it's gonna... Okay, we gotta take this out. That's okay, we've got connection across... We got connection across here, right? No. Well, let's put one in. I can do this by hand. Goes up along here, right? We'll take that out later. There. We've got a connection across, so it doesn't matter now. Let's put our regular rail in. Besides, we're going to want these blocks in here, remember? There we go. Except I think we can take these off. Okay, regular rail is in. Now this is what we want there. It's right on the grid line though. But it is what it is. So what we'll do is we'll move this sucker down. That is right over the grid line. That means we need it. There would be fine. Will it connect? It still will. Okay. So we're going to move this down. Is it 3? Yeah, okay. And I think this has to move down as well. We moved it down to here. Man, this thing seems to autosave a lot. Like, way more than I would expect. That's one too high, I think. There we go. Now let's try it. Yep. Well, no, it's supposed to go there. It still won't work. Oh, I know what we need to do. Why don't we put this in first, and we'll worry about that. All right, we're just taking this sucker out. We'll deal with it later. In fact, we'll do this for now. All right. That'll barely work. Sorta, not really. Screw it. All right, we're putting it in. Right? All right, so let's take this out because those are going to be their own things now. They're going to have to go underground. We'll put that here. Okay. All right, we got the stations back in. The thing that will be different is these won't be set up, right? The names. And this won't be set up. These are not set up. The one thing that is set up is all this kind of junk, right? You know, this whole setup we have here, less than plates or whatever. And this is less than, you know, this is all, it's all set up. So, okay. I might fix the rest of this off camera because this is a big fix. It's going to take a long time. So what this is demand forge solder. Should put solder. I don't think we need solder plate, do we? No, see, or in. I don't care about that. It shouldn't be called that, but that's okay. Demand forge solder. Another autosave. I swear we just had an autosave like 15 seconds ago. Let's just delete. Okay. That's what it should be. Demand forge solder. That means in, right? Demand. This is demand forge steel. Steal like you're going to steal it. That's funny. Alright, so that's that. Now we should be able to put these in, but first we have to put the train down. So let's go get our stash. We're gonna make some trains. I might do the rest of this off camera. I mean, you see kind of what I'm doing, so I don't know. I don't want to do any of this off camera. I started down that path last season, and I ended up not recording like 60% of it because I was like, this is too boring to record. Alright, so the first thing it's going to do is go get plate. So that's probably ore supply iron. Or, I mean tin, right? Ore supply out tin. Isn't it ore tin something something tin or something? Forge tin. Oh, okay. Ore supply out tin till inventory full. Then it's going to go to ore supply out lead till inventory full. Then it's going to go to demand forge solder until circuit condition where boxes are greater than 0. Okay? So we're going to make it go here first. and then it needs to stop. Alright. Now let's put it to manual, because now when we drop stuff, it's going to freak out. So remember, we just realized that what we need to do with this, and first so this is the lead one, right? Okay, so we need to make sure this is ore supply out lead. I hate the name of that. We should just change it now. This is supply ore lead. This is really simple. No, it should be the only one getting lead ore. There's 2 spots. Nah, we'll fix it some other time. I'm supposed to be fixing it as I go. Yeah, let's fix it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Well, don't run into stuff, kids. Don't do this at home. Alright, so this is ore supply lead. Okay. While we're down here, we're going to fix this up too. To say, just like this one does. Except we'll make this lead. There we go. Okay, so this is the ore station for lead. Ore supply outlet. This is going to be supply ore lead. Right? That's all you need. Supply ore lead. That's it. Now we have to tell these other stations to go there. Because it's already in the train, so that's not that big of a deal. So on our lead forge, which is down over here, we got to change this to say supply ore lead. There. Okay, fixed it. Taking shortcuts, not a great idea. Because this is already auto-fixed. See? Should just fix the ore in for ledge too. Well, yeah, let's fix this. Demand forge lead. Boom. There. Now this is completely fixed. Supply and demand, right? Every time we touch one of these stops, we need right, touch it. We need to fix it. That's our new thing. That means we got to fix the tin one as well, which we'll fix that. Let's fix that as well. Which means we got to go all the way over here to the lead, fix that, and then we got to go fix the tin plate dude as well. We're there yet? Close enough. It should be right here. Supply ore lead. Oh, it's down here. Can I see it? Nope. Is that it? That's it, right there. Supply ore tin. Good. Let's go back to the tin, and again, we are way over the time. It doesn't matter, I don't care. I'm not doing anything off camera either. It's more fun if I don't, in my opinion. So we'll fix this guy, because he now needs to say supply ore tin, and then this station needs to say demand, right? Forge tin. The lucky thing about changing this guy right here, the demand, is nobody else is going to be running right here except this one train. But we got to remember in the future when we change the supplies to go around to all the little spots where that train goes and update it. So now we can update these. There should be nobody else going to tin and lead as far as I know. Tin plate there will be. But we didn't change that. That one's down here. Those are down over there. We didn't change those. See? Wait, we don't want ore. Why would it go to the ore? We want... Oh, this isn't going to work either. Oh, there we go. Looks like we got a corruption. Well, we'll see what we can do about that if I don't see you, we're already at the stopping point anyway for episode 135. I will see you on 136. Hopefully I can fix this. It's not corrupted, and it'll be fine. And I will see you next time. Stay frosty.